Hello, you are listening to the Pleasant Spirit Podcast with your hosts, legally blind licensed massage therapists, Kyle and Kelsey Pleasant. On this show, we talk about the messy, beautiful process of living a more intentional life. Whether you're into self-care, soul care, or just trying to stay sane in a noisy world, you're in the right place. Now take a deep breath, and let's begin.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pleasant Spirit Podcast. I'm Kelsey, and as always, I'm here with Kyle. Today, we're talking about something that's honestly changed my mornings, morning mindfulness, specifically how just 10 minutes can totally shift your day.
Yeah. Hey, folks. 10 minutes sounds so simple, right? But it's wild how much of a difference it makes. I used to think, oh, I don't have time for that. But honestly, it's like if I can scroll on my phone for 10 minutes, I can definitely sit and breathe for 10.
Exactly. And there's actually science behind it, like starting your day with a little mindfulness, just focusing on your breath or being present can lower your stress, help you think clearer, and just make you less grumpy. At least that's what it does for me. I still need my coffee, but you know what I mean.
Oh, totally. And for me, I started doing a quick meditation before I see clients. I got the idea from Wayne Dyer. He always talked about setting your intention for the day. So before I even leave my house, I just sit for 10 minutes, breathe, and kind of check in with myself. It helps me show up for my clients, especially on those days when, life feels a little plinko-y, like we talked about last episode.
Yeah, the Plinko bounce. I love that. And honestly, I think a lot of people get intimidated by the idea of meditation, like it has to be this big, serious thing, but it can be as simple as just sitting and noticing your breath for a few minutes. No fancy cushions required.
Right. And you don't have to be a monk on a mountain or anything. It's just about giving yourself a little space before the day gets rolling. And if you mess up or your mind wanders, that's totally normal. I mean, my mind wanders all the time. I just bring it back, or at least try to.
So, let's get into the how. If you're new to this, one of the easiest ways to start is with a simple breathing exercise. I like to do a 4-count inhale, hold for 4, and then exhale for 4. It's called box breathing, and it's super grounding. You can do it anywhere, at home, in your car, even in the bathroom, if that's the only quiet place you can find.
Yeah, and if you want to add a little something extra, visualization is awesome. Sometimes I picture a warm light filling my body as I breathe in, and then as I breathe out, I imagine all the stress just floating away. It's kind of cheesy, but it works for me.
No, that's not cheesy at all. I actually did something like that with a friend recently. We were at the park. She was feeling anxious about a job interview, and I just guided her through some slow breathing and then had her imagine the sun warming her up from the inside out. She said it helped her feel more confident and calm. And the best part, you don't need to see the sun to feel it, you know?
That's such a good point. For us, being legally blind, a lot of these practices are about tuning into what you can feel, not just what you can see. So if you're listening and thinking, well, I can't visualize, you can still focus on sensations or even sounds around you. It's all about what works for you.
Totally. And if you get distracted, that's okay. Just notice it and come back to your breath. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present, even if it's just for a few seconds at a time.
So the big question is, how do you actually make this a habit? Life gets busy, right? Some mornings I wake up and my brain's already running a mile a minute, but I try to make meditation the first thing I do, even before I check my phone. Sometimes I just sit up in bed and start there. No fancy setup, just me and my breath. Sometimes I might use a guided meditation that we have.
Yeah, and I think it's important to be flexible. Like if you miss a day, it's not the end of the world. just pick it up again the next day. I had a client who thought she had to do it perfectly or not at all, and that just stressed her out more. So we worked together to find little pockets of time. Sometimes it was 5 minutes in the car before work. Sometimes it was while her coffee brewed. The key is just to keep coming back to it, however you can.
And you can adapt it for wherever you are in your journey. If you're brand new, start with a minute or two. If you've been at it for a while, maybe you add some journaling or gentle stretching. We had a friend, remember Kelsey, who was totally new to meditation and also legally blind. We helped her build a routine that worked for her using audio cues and focusing on touch and sound instead of visuals. She found her own way, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I love that. There's no one size fits all. It's about finding what feels good and what fits your life. And honestly, some days are going to be messier than others. And that's okay. Like we said before, it's about self-compassion and just showing up for yourself, even if it's imperfect.
Absolutely. So, if you're listening and thinking about trying a morning meditation, just start small. Give yourself permission to experiment. And if you fall off the wagon, just climb back on. We're all figuring it out as we go.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with us and talking all things morning mindfulness. We'll be back soon with more ways to bring a little more peace and pleasant spirit into your day. Kyle, always a pleasure.
Always. Kelsey, take care, everyone. See you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Pleasant Spirit Podcast. To learn more, visit pleasantspirit.com and don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. If you want to reach out, you can email us at podcast@pleasantspirit.com. If you are in the Portland, Oregon area, you can schedule a massage at pleasanttouchmassage.com. Until next time, be well.